spoken about the pest control.
No, don't talk about pest control.
No, just a reference that any work you do in the world, it needs a repetition. It is never complete.
Yeah, okay.
It is never complete. You say that, oh, today I had a wonderful food. You need to eat it tomorrow again. I had a sound sleep. Tomorrow again, if you don't sleep, you'll have a problem. So when we are engaged, when our focus is outside on the world of doing these activities, we feel we are fully busy. And when we are fully busy, outer activities which are objective in nature, they become subjective. And the moment they become subjective, nobody can make you free from stress, suffering, anxiety, duality, conflict. If we remain objective, even there is a big problem, big challenges, we are happy. Oh, okay, there is a challenge today. It has come. Let me find out the solution and do it. No, I have a headache. I subjectified my head. I become the head. So I have a headache. Our master says that I need to contemplate and reflect. Why I need to contemplate and reflect? Since our birth, we have developed habitual, impulsive, mechanical behavior like animals. Why? Why? We do not know when we will be born. And we also do not know when we are going to die. So, what happens? It self awareness changes everything in the human life. If we are not self aware, then it causes lot of challenges in our life. The moment I lose that self awareness, I do not understand it, I have to live mechanical, habitual, impulsive life. Majority of the people take the life as a mystery. Why? I do not know when I was born. I do not know when I will die. But at least you have a self awareness to know, to inquire. Animals do not have that self awareness to know. The ant does not have a self awareness, or elephant does not have it. They are aware, but they are not self aware. So when we say the life is mystery, then we follow blindly the society and the people. We just accept what the life is, and that is all. Then there is a spirit in the Holy Spirit. Then we fall back into unconscious ideas and the thoughts. I can become self-aware, and so I can find the purpose of my life. And so simple. When you live your life with a higher level of self-awareness, your life is highly organized. You prevent your pain. You prevent your illnesses. See? But if we fall back to the mystery, following the habitual routine, animal life, then we are always suffering. So the entire journey of Eastern wisdom is to start to understand what exactly is this self-awareness, and then continue to evolve into a higher level of awareness until we reach to the real self, and that real self is a pure consciousness, nothing else. And that pure consciousness is all pervading. Can you say your consciousness is in stress and my consciousness is happy? Mind can be happy or unhappy, but the consciousness behind the mind remains the same. Are you thinking? Consciousness behind the mind is the same. Then ask yourself, is your consciousness or my consciousness are different or the same? My mind and your mind may be different. Like your body and my body may be different. But if you go behind the skin, it is the same carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, protein, amino acids. The body contains the same elements and compounds. Proportion may be different. Pigmentation may be different. That's why you are whiter than me. I'm British. But the elements are the same. Similarly, that consciousness in you and me is same like the space. Can you say the space inside your room and my room is different? Answer is no. So why I feel that it is my house and it is your house? Because I have subjectified this. Who subjectified? The mind. Why it's subjectified? Because of ignorance, because of a false notion. So when I live in ignorance, I will continue to suffer. There is no chance that I can enter into that state of peace and happiness. The Eastern wisdom, highest teaching is that consciousness is the ultimate reality. It is all pervading, like the space. It is the same consciousness in ant, in elephant, in other animals that triggers their mind and the behavior, but their mind do not have the capacity to be self-aware. They cannot objectify. They are pre-programmed. We can break this program. And we have been breaking this programming all the time. How come? We have a choice. In self-awareness, the intellect is highly developed. The intellect has a power of observation, power of a choice, and after making a choice to control it. Intellect has three powers. These three powers are not available with any animals. I can observe. So animals can also observe. Even the ant. You touch the ant, it changes the direction. So it's a pre-program. Security, fear. But if someone touches, I can inspect the entire environment outside and I can make a right choice. I have an option. Animals do not have an option. They follow pre-program. Put the lion into a cage full of all the fruits. They will die, but they will not eat it, unless they are habitually conditioned. Look at this choice. So when we are not able to make a choice in our life by understanding, then we suffer. Then we are fully busy. Then we are agitated. Then we have a pain. Then we have a suffering. So what to do with this ego? As we grow, our self-awareness develops because of the I thought. So our master says that this ego is the helper in the beginning. But when this ego becomes a barrier, it starts putting barrier, it starts putting lot of challenges because of the thought, feeling, and the emotions, then this ego must go. Your mind just said, hope that all the holes are done. That thought comes from the ego. But the ego should realize the world outside is changing. You fill all the holes, somewhere some holes may pop up. You try to eat everything good, sickness may return to you. So the message of the entire teaching of our master, that can I drop my identification that I am the body? No. I am the mind? No. I am the intellect? No. I am the ego? No. But by understanding, not intellectually saying, not intellectually repetition. I should realize that I'm not the body. I should experience that I'm not the body. So the highest teaching, where you don't need to practice, you need to understand clearly. Where you are sitting is your house. Is your house you? I have to raise my awareness. I have to internalize the teaching. No, my house is not me. I have to just see it. I have to internalize and I have to become aware of it. So, Master, step by step, in the highest teaching, it keeps on teaching until our mind internalizes this knowledge and we become aware, and internally we declare what? Mano buddhir ahankara chittani naham na cha shrotra jivhai na cha grana netre na cha vyoma bhumir na tejo na vayu chidananda rupa shivoham shivoham. Not only the intellectual information. So what it says, this verse says that I am not the mind, I am not the intellect, I am not the memory, I am not the ego. Mano buddhir ahankara chittani naham. I am none of these five sense organs. Nacha shrotra jivhai, nacha grana netre, and I am none of these five elements. So when we discuss about these five elements, we say, I have to internalize this knowledge, how this body is made up of. Is this body me? Or I am different from the body? So that is why Master says through regular contemplation and reflection. Why regular contemplation and reflection? Because the mind is a heavily conditioned socially, culturally, and it enters into ignorance. It is easy to say, my house definitely is different from me. So whenever you use the word my, that should not be you. So whether it is my house or my body or my mind or my thought or my ego, my car is different from me, my house is different from me, right? My stress is different from me. My anxiety is different from me. When you say, I have an anxiety, it means my anxiety. So the way my house is different than me, the way my car is different from me, the way my bed is different from me. So wherever you use the word my is different from me. My body different from me. My stress different from me. My anxiety different from me. So due to the ignorance, when we don't see that difference, and then we are in stress, then we have a problem. We identify. Identification, or you can say emotional dependence or attachment. So every day you need to sit on a lazy chair with eyes closed and you start contemplation. self-awareness. Then you say my body, my car, my clothes, my bed. My age is different from me. Why? Because it pertains to the body. It does not pertain to the consciousness. Consciousness does not have any age. So our master takes to the journey from outside to inside. This me and a mine is totally dropped, and we enter into the highest state of the consciousness, which is what is known as the awakening. Logical. Close your eyes. It's your eyes or you. It's my eyes. So I have to maintain that awareness. It's my eyes. Wherever I use the word my, it has to be separate from me. Find out the most comfortable position of your body. Your body. So I have to remember my body is not me. So majority of the seekers fall prey to the body identification and they miss the journey. So you keep remembering, just a reminder, an awareness, self-awareness. Oh, I use the word my body, hence my body is not me. So with that idea, with that understanding, now you are looking at the body. So you maintain that awareness, my body is not me, and now you are looking at the neck joint, you be there, you feel the sensation, comfort and steadiness. Pay attention. What I said, look at the neck joint. Neck joint is a part of the body. So when my body is not me, neck joint is also not me. So we drop this identification by entering into a conscious experience of sensation, comfort, and steadiness. We shifted from the physical to the subtle experience. And if you live into that experience daily, the life changes. Very simple journey for you. Look at the shoulder joint. So you have a reminder, my body, not me. Shoulder joint, definitely not me. So I'm looking at the shoulder joint. And now you see, you enter into a subtle experience of sensation, comfort, and steadiness. You are tuning the mind to live into awareness. And looking at the hip joint, do you see that I talk about the same being comfortable and carefree, but I, with the knowledge added into these two steps, it takes you deeper. So, looking at the hip joint, my body, not me. Hip joint is a part of the body. It is not me. I'm looking there, I'm aware of it. I experience the sensation, comfort, and steadiness. It's so subtle. That is why my master used to say that you experience it deeply, 24 by 7. So you drop the identification with the body. Why? You have a common experience from all the parts of the body. Sensation, comfort, and steadiness. And if you experience, that is an intense journey of awareness, self-awareness. It appears very simple. How it comes? When you are practicing daily, daily. Your mind becomes sensation, comfort, and steadiness. It drops the false notion that I am the body. I believe you got it. And people normally misunderstand. We have to do a lot of practices. No. You say you have a headache and you look at the head and then you experience the sensation, comfort, and steadiness. So the identification of the head is gone. You have a common experience of sensation, comfort, and steadiness. Can it come in a day? No. By regular practice. Now, being carefree. So I've been saying it. First is my mind. So definitely my mind is not me. You keep that thought in your head. So my mind is not me, and the mind has its thoughts and feelings and sensations and emotions and the past and the memories. And you are aware of them all. What happened yesterday, if it returns to your mind in the form of a thought feeling, obviously that is a memory. We lose awareness that it is not a memory. I was totally stressed yesterday. That is the problem. That is the identification. So what we say in carefree, you are looking. Where you are looking? You are looking at the thoughts and feeling and sensations and emotions. They come and go. But if you are not aware, they come and stay. They become a person. Yesterday you had a stress and tomorrow the same thought repeats at this moment. So there are two N. One N coming from the past. And the other who is doing the practice. Can there be two N? Answer is no. We forget this. Why we forget? Because of lack of self-awareness. That is why I said The life of a human being changes by self-awareness. So what it means by being carefree, N is only one. There is no two or the multiple N. The rest of the N are the thoughts and feeling and emotions and sensations. And they are different and separate from me. That is why in the step of being carefree, I give a metaphor. Mental traffic of thoughts, feeling, and sensations, and you are standing across and watching the traffic. So the mental traffic, we have thoughts of yesterday, day before, last year, today. We have certain kind of a thought associated with emotions, causes the anxiety. So we are just watching the thought. Thought is not me. Whenever I say that my mind, my thought, my feeling, my emotions, it has nothing to do with me. So simply by understanding, being comfortable and being carefree through our intense self-awareness, we move to the subtler experience of the body. And what that I say, you have done many a times. Look at the head and the neck. Physical. So your mind perceives mentally the head and the neck, and you move to a subtle experience of what is that? It is not physical. It is sensation. It is relaxation. It is stillness. Stillness doesn't have a shape. Relaxation doesn't have a shape. Sensation doesn't have a shape. Just pay attention. Why I am stressing is the moment the mind enters into any experience which is beyond the sense organs, we are educating the mind to go within. We, we are educating the mind to rise in awareness. And when you rise in awareness, the moment you drop the identification, the natural state of the calmness is there. Move the mind on the right arm. You see, I say the right arm for the sake of understanding. But our experience is at the subtler level. It is sensation. It is relaxation. It is stillness. Some people, it takes them 50 years to drop the identification with the shape and the size. And for others, you instantly become, your mind enters into the subtler awareness. What is subtler awareness? Beyond the shape, size, color. Subtle, not perceived by the sense organs. Look at the left arm. Now you understand. So your mind rise in awareness by experiencing sensation, relaxation, and stillness. So let your mind remain absorbed into that experience. That experience, not of the body, but I start with the body. Oh, move the mind on the chest and the belly. And now you are ready. Your mind is ready. No. It's okay, chest and the belly, but mind should move into higher awareness, experience of sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Mind moves on the right leg. Again, pay attention. Right leg, we are not concerned with the right leg. We are educating the mind. Sensation, relaxation, and stillness. People get lost in these steps at the physical level. They cannot progress. They fall back into ignorance. The left leg. Left leg, sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Looking at the entire body again. So you are aware, oh, I'm saying looking at the entire body, my body, physical entity, but physical entity can only be perceived by the sense organs, but my eyes are closed. So I'm going beyond these five sense organs. So that is where the subtler awareness works, and I see, experience the sensation, relaxation, and stillness. So what happens as we internalize our perception, or I can say if the mind continues to remain within, your experience of the body changes. You may feel extreme tingling, numbness. You may feel a bodilessness. Why you feel bodilessness? Because mind has dropped the identification of the body internally. Are you aware? Yes. Am I getting carried away by any thought, feeling, amazes? Yes, sometime yes. Can I maintain my awareness not to get carried away by any thought, feeling, image, sensation of the past? Let me try. So when I say let me try, I should have some reference point. You see, these are the tricks used by our masters. So you look inside the forehead in the space, maybe a dark screen or a white screen, whatever it is. So that is your reference point. So any thought comes, any thought comes. So do you have two reference point? One is the blank screen inside your head, and the other is Om Shanti. What it means? So you are doing nothing. Anytime the thought enters, so you remind yourself by dropping Om Shanti. Dropping Om Shanti on that thought. So a thought of yesterday came to your mind, oh, I have filled up all the holes. And you drop Om Shanti on that thought. Oh, I have an extreme feeling in my right leg. Om Shanti. Mind, because of its habit, along with the I thought or the ego, wants to distract us. So we have found a way to get rid of this distraction. Reference point, the screen, and any other thought comes and Om Shanti. So, in the practice, if you can continue, your mind gets absorbed deeper inside, and you stay into this practice maybe sometime for an hour, 2 hours, and 3 hours. We achieve the highest. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand, your mind on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes. Open the eyes inside the palms, know your experiences, bring the hands down.
Okay. I feel fine. I was thinking that you have to get back to being conscious
Yeah,
all the time.
all the time.
Maybe you should have an alert every 5 minutes. Okay, be conscious.
Yes, and that
Is that clock? I have to be get rid of my
clock will not do.
unpleasant thought, negative, everything negative.
It is internalization of that self awareness. The clock will
Right.
not do because maybe for a couple of days the
Yeah.
clock ticks and you become aware. And after a few days, the clock ticks, but your mind forgets why it is ticking. So it has to
That's
be
right.
internalization.
Yeah.
So it has to be the internal. What is that internalization? Is nothing but this